You know that there are some mistakes you can make as a wife that can drastically destroy your marriage. Good evening and welcome to Relationship Matters with Beauty. Tonight we are going to be talking about common mistakes wives make. Last time we talked about common mistakes husbands make, and it was a glorious moment. I kept getting reviews even up till today about common mistakes husbands make. Now we had husbands who realized their mistakes and they told me that they really gained a lot from the last session, and I hope wives would gain from tonight's session by realizing the mistakes they make even without knowing. You must understand that in life mistakes are inevitable sometimes, but I can tell you that some mistakes can be avoided. So tonight I'm going to open your eyes to see and know some of those mistakes you must avoid as a wife. Trust me when I tell you that so many wives are making a lot of mistakes in carrying out their role as a wife. So tonight we are talking about common mistakes wives make. Are you ready for me tonight? Good evening, the valiant man. How are you doing? Good evening, Ejiro. Good evening, Ma. Good evening, Ejiro. How are you doing? Good evening, sir. Please, as you're joining, you keep dropping the location you're watching me from, okay? Peace, Oridota, good evening. Your first time, I just hope you enjoy your time here this evening. Good evening. Keep dropping the location you're watching me from this evening. Men, do you know that the last video I did about you guys now has 85,000 views? The last video I did about common mistakes men make, it has 85,000 views. Thank you, sir, Pastor Daniel Akpai. It has 85,000 views. So men, that means women shared that video to make sure that their husbands will see it. So if you are a man watching me, you are a woman watching me, share this video right now, comment done. You can share to 7 groups, 10 groups, host a watch party so that this one too will spread like that of the men. See, my husband is distracting me. Thank you. So that this one too will spread like that of the men. So keep sharing it. Share it. The women shared it to the point that it has over 1,000 shares, so that their husbands will see it. So men, it's your turn. I kept getting inbox from men that can't wait to hear the common mistake women make. Okay, so today it's your turn to laugh at the women. So if you are watching this live broadcast tonight, click on the share button, comment done before we start. At least let's get to 200 before we start. Keep sharing this video, share it, host a watch party, share to groups, keep sharing. Wives must realize themselves. Now let me tell you something about this mistake people make that they don't know. Some people don't even know they make these mistakes at all, okay? To some people, it's their normal lives. It's their normal lives. They just behave that way, thinking that it's a normal thing, it's just normal. They don't know that the thing is causing problems in their marriages. Some of you will be shocked at some of the points I'll be dishing out tonight. So please hang around till the end. If you have any question for me, good evening, my darling blessing Opaloa. If you have any question, keep it till the end of the broadcast, okay? I'll answer you guys. I have your time today. So keep sharing this video. Share and comment done. Keep sharing this video. As you share, you comment done. Host a watch party and keep dropping your location. I want to know where you're watching me from. Edward Maureen is watching from Jamaica. I had a nice time last week. We had a Kayu Women Conference, and I was glad you guys were able to connect. I saw you guys connected. We had a swell time in the presence of the Lord. It was an awesome time. Thank you, Peter Ture. So keep sharing. Oh, I want to be saying done. As you are commenting done, be dropping your locations. Let me see the location you're watching me from. We have someone from Jamaica. Keep dropping your location. We are talking about common mistakes wives make. If you're a man, you are watching me, you are not married yet, tag her. Let her come and see it. If you are, or share it on your wall, even if you don't tag her. If you share it on your wall, she will see it. And if you are married, tag your wife so that she'll come and see the mistakes she has been making. Okay, we have Odessa from Liberia, Awo from the UK, we have Chidi from Pakistan. Like, seriously, wow. Thank you, Viv Ike. She says the conference was so powerful. It was powerful. And we have Mary from Austria, okay. So keep sharing this video. As you share, you comment done. Ian, good evening from Nigeria. Thank you for sharing, Viv Ike. So I want to see you guys dropping done. How do you share the video? When you look at there's an inscription on the right, I guess. Yes, on the right, you're going to see share. Okay, so just click on it, and you'll see write a post. When you click on that, it's going to be on your wall. I keep getting reviews. People say, I saw it because somebody shared it. I saw it on my friend's wall. I saw it on my wife's wall. I saw it. And that's how we reach out. So make sure you're sharing this video tonight before we start. Alucine, thank you. We have somebody from Abuja. Another person from Taraba, Philo from UK, Jacob from Lagos, Florence is joining from Liberia. We have David from Kaduna. All right, keep dropping your location. And if it's your first time, let me know. I just hope you enjoy yourself tonight. Okay, we have Dorcas from Lagos. We are talking about common mistakes wives make. The aim of this broadcast is to see how you can realize your mistake and adjust where necessary, okay? Like, there is nothing as tasking as the role of being a wife. The Bible refers to the wives as helpmates. Taking the role or assuming the office of a helpmate is no child's play. In order to be able to help someone, you have to be capable, okay? You have to, there is a quality you need to possess in order to help someone properly, okay? So if you don't have some of these qualities, you can't really help. Imagine if I'm trying to carry something heavy here, okay? I'm trying to lift up something very heavy, and I need somebody to help me carry this heavy load. I would look for somebody that is capable of carrying it. So many of us have not grown up. Thank you so much, Michael. So many of us have not grown up to carry, it's not your own, Michael, to carry the responsibility of helping someone. You need to be strong on your own before you can even help somebody. You need to be strong to some extent on your own before you can properly help somebody. So the role of a wife is tasking. And my prayer for everyone watching me tonight is that God will give you grace to carry out your responsibility properly, okay? And may God give you an understanding husband who will make this responsibility very easy for you. That is why I started with the men yesterday. Thank you. I'm seeing a whole lot of done. That means every one of you is sharing. Keep sharing it. Keep sharing. Keep sharing. Share to groups. Host a watch party. Mention anyone you need to see, who needs to see this. Let them come. So like I was saying, you need to build up yourself to assume that role of a wife. Now, number one mistake. Are you ready for me? If you're ready, keep saying ready, ready. And please, I don't want the comment section to be quiet. As I'm talking, be dropping the points, be dropping the comments. And any points that hits you, just drop it. If you've had similar experience about anything I'm going to be talking about, feel free to air your view so that other people who are in your shoes will be comfortable with what we are talking about. So are you ready? Now, thank you. Martina says conference was awesome. It was awesome. Yeah, it was. Now, the number one mistake wives make is this. Number one mistake wives make is this. We tend to overdo the help thing. This may sound weird, but some of us tend to overhelp. I know we were created as helpmates, but some of us are overdoing it, and we are crossing our boundary in helping the men. What do I mean by that? So many of us have assumed the role of a mother in the lives of our husbands. Now, we are not created to be another mother in their lives. We were created to help them. We were created to be their wives. So we need to be comfortable in being wives. You don't need to cross to be a mother. Let me give you an example. Every woman has in her head what she wants an ideal man to be. Some women have already pictured what they want their husband to do. Okay? They've pictured it. They've had it in their mind, from the way he talks, to the way he dresses, to the people he relates with. We just want to get involved in everything they do. Some of us even feel embarrassed by the way they walk. We feel, you are supposed to walk like this, like an educated man. You are not supposed to walk like this. So we are overstretching the helpmeet thing, and now we are starting to control the men. No man wants to be controlled. That's the number one point I'm going to give you. No man wants to be controlled. If you were actually looking for those things you had in your mind, it's okay to have desires of what you want your husband to be, or what you want your husband to do, or what you want your husband to look like. There's nothing bad in that. But when you tend to overdo it, you become so annoying. Very annoying, in the sense that to the point that you tell him he doesn't need to eat, and he needs to start eating. Like, you just want to take over everything in his life, forgetting the fact that this man was doing very well on his own before you came into his life. Okay, you coming in really didn't change anything, though you made him better. But don't overdo it. Don't become a control freak. Like, so many women just want to control. They want to be involved in everything they want, everything their husband does. That is you promoting yourself from the role of a wife to being a mother. That man doesn't need another mother in his life. So I'm not saying it's not okay for you to tell your husband what you want him to do, have some expectations of your husband, or for your husband, or I don't even know how to put the English. It's not bad to even have expectation. But when you begin to poke nose into everything the man does, you become so annoying. It begins to look like, yes, that's the word, or my overdoing the helpmate role. It begins to look like the man is now a kid. It is only a kid you tell everything to do. It is only a baby you can tell, you do this, you do this, you do this, you do that, you do that. You must understand that he's an adult now, that he's allowed to make some decisions on his own without you, the woman, being involved in the decision making. It's very okay for couples to make decisions, sit down and make decisions together, okay? It's not bad. It's not bad for couples to make decisions together, but it becomes very annoying when you begin to tell the man everything. So women go as far as saying it to the point of choosing where he should walk, where he should go to, what he should do, how he should live his life, when he should wake up. Like, seriously, did you marry another baby? You didn't marry another baby. It's very important as a wife that you know your boundaries, okay? Know your boundaries in the life of your husband. just imagine having someone in your life. I'm going to paraphrase it because so that it won't be like I'm oversaying it. Imagine having someone in your life who tells you everything you should do, like everything. As the person goes as far as telling you what to eat, how to live, how to sit, how to sleep, how to dress. In fact, everything is now looking like you are a baby. You can't do things on your own. So the first mistake wives make is this: they tend to overdo the help thing. Okay, they graduate from being a helper to being a commander. And when you begin to do this, no matter how patient and how quiet your husband tends to be, he's going to resist you with time. Okay, he's going to resist you. A time is going to come that he's going to tell you, am I a baby? Can't I make decisions on my own? Allow me to make a mistake. I used to be like this before my eyes became open. I used to be like this. You know me now. I say it as it is. I used to be like this. To the point that I would even go screen my husband's Facebook post. You're not supposed to be posting this. You're not supposed to wear this. You're not supposed to do this. I want you to do this. So one day he asked me, say, wait, do you know I'm living my life before I married you? I said, yes. I'm like, yes, it's true. You have been. He said, but do you know I made some right decisions even before I married you? In fact, I brought my life to the state it is today before I married you. So sometimes trust me, okay? Trust me. Allow me make decisions on my own. Let me be able to just make these decisions on my own without necessarily you telling me what to do, okay? So advise your husband. Counsel him when necessary, but don't become a remote control, in the sense that everything he does, you have an objection or you just have something to say. You will want to put your own opinion. You must understand that, hey, who is not seeing me? Have I disappeared? I think it's from your side. I think it's on your end. Trust him to make decisions. It's okay sometimes. Let him even make mistakes. There's nothing wrong with him making mistakes because you did not bring in your opinion. It's not bad. Let him make mistakes. Sometimes people learn more when they make mistake. When they make mistakes on their own, okay, they learn more. So it's better, you know, you can even have a good laugh when he makes that mistake and you're like, I told you, I didn't just want to get involved. I wanted you to just do it on your own because I trust your judgment. You are a leader. Understand that your husband is a leader. And a leader should sometimes be able to make some certain decisions on his own, okay, without necessarily being influenced by the people. So, what if they make mistakes continually? All right, why are people saying they are not seeing me anymore? Can you guys see me? Can you guys see me? I don't know why some people are complaining that they can't see me. Can you guys see me? Let me know if it's a problem on your part or my part. Can you guys see me? And if you are just joining this evening, we are talking about common mistakes wives make. Common mistakes wives make. And if you've not shared this video, please share the video, host a watch party, comment done, okay? Comment done. If you can see me, say yes. Comment done, host a watch party, comment done. I just wish every one of you watching this video now will share it, okay? Share it. All right, they can see me. I think it's from the wife's end. So stop being a remote control. That is one of the biggest mistakes women make. Now, one woman said, what if he continually make mistakes? What you need to do is you counsel him. Don't force it on him. Counsel him. Do your part. Advise him. Me saying you shouldn't force your opinion on him doesn't mean you shouldn't call him to order or advise him when you know he's making mistakes. What I'm trying to say is this: don't become a dictator. Don't try to tell the man everything he should do, because whether you like it or not, you can't be right at all times, okay? You can't be right, and you can't keep imposing your opinions on your husband every time. every time you're just imposing the opinion, you are just making it look like it is your own that must, anything you say that must stand, okay? So you don't have to do that. When he makes the mistake continuously, just talk to him, and in advising him, don't do it like you are imposing it on him. Bring it as a suggestion. What most women don't understand is this: if you can get any man to listen to you, it depends on how you present the issue to him. That is how you get a man to listen to you properly. But in a case whereby you're imposing everything, thank you, I'm seeing people sharing it. But in the case whereby you are just imposing, and it's now looking like the man is a bomb boy, he doesn't have a say on his own, it becomes a problem. No matter how quiet he is, it's just a matter of time before he starts shouting at you, okay? So counsel him, okay? Don't become a control freak. Don't take the place of a mother. He has had a mother all his life. Now you are just a support system and you are a helpmeet. Don't force things, because when you begin to do that, you discover that the man begins to resist you. Before you know, your words will not even mean anything to him. He won't be listening to you at all again. So don't make it get to that point where the man will not even listen to you at all. It's just like you're being a noisemaker, and whatsoever you say doesn't matter. It's because you've oversaid it. And you must understand that in multitude of words, there are mistakes. So let your words be full of wisdom and let it be few. Learn to talk when necessary. As the wife, you must not have something to say for every matter. Sometimes keep quiet. There was a time, well, of course, I know my husband would like to always consult me whenever he's doing anything. So one of those days, he told me that, okay, there's something up. What do you think about this? Guess what I told him? I said, I trust your judgment. Whatsoever you say is final, and I know that you would make the right decision. It made him happy. At least I believed his capability. I told him, see, just go ahead. I trust you could handle this, so do it your way. I don't have to say something in this. Just do it. And at the end of the day, what he did turned out to be very, very good. My idea wouldn't have even done that. So sometimes allow them make their decisions in peace without you prognosing. Now, the second mistake wives make. Please, if you are just joining us, we are considering the topic common mistakes wives make. And if you are just joining, drop your location where you're watching me from. Then you share the video. You can host a watch party, share to groups. Just make sure you're sharing the video so we get more people to hear this. Now, the next mistakes wife make is this: we tend to overstretch issues when having misunderstanding. Women, hey, some women can overstretch issues, like we stretch issues too much. See, it's not possible for two people to live together in the same house without having misunderstanding, okay? That one is sure. In fact, if you have not groomed your mind, I'm talking to those people that are not married, if your mind has not been prepared or groomed to the point where you can manage misunderstanding, you can't stay married. One of the mistakes wives make is this: they overstretch issues. You need to learn to talk. See, let me tell you something about men. These men don't have time. What men don't have is time. That is why it looks as if the man will apologize. You will still be stretching the issues. The man will now leave you. Okay, whatsoever wants to happen, let it happen. Some men will even go as far as saying, it's only this thing I did. Now I did not keep person. I no keep person. Na verse I verse you. I no keep person. You must learn to not overstretch issues. Women, we can stretch issues. Whoa. Okay, he forgot your birthday. Now, I used to feel entitled to this, okay? If he loves me, let me tell you something. One thing you must understand about men and women is we are very different people. A woman can remember to the day you got married, your anniversary. she can remember everything. But trust me, that a man forgot your birthday does not mean he doesn't love you. These men have so many things going on their mind. They have so many things to think of. They are thinking of how they can make the next money to provide for you and the children. They are thinking of the bills they are going to pay next year. Some are thinking of debt. Some are just occupied with work, okay? So it is normal sometimes for them to offend you, okay? They will offend you. They will get on your last nerves. But if they calm down enough, okay? When they calm down enough to apologize to you and say sorry to you, my dear, move on. What we used to do as women is this: we will sit down to think and calculate and analyze the issue. He doesn't love me anymore. That is why he forgot my birthday. I think he's seeing someone else. That is why he forgot my birthday. My husband is becoming very, very familiar with me. See, when you begin to overthink issues, you begin to bring up matters that doesn't exist. That is why you'll be bringing up issues that you guys had 5 years ago. In a new misunderstanding, you will bring up the issue of how he refused to support you in school, of how this happened last time. Overstretching. You know what overstretching of issues does? It makes the house like hell. The man doesn't want to stay around you. He sees you as a nag because, you know, you are overstretching issues. When misunderstanding comes, sit down, talk about it. If you are the type that if you don't talk or pour out your mind, you feel bad, let him sit. Say what you need to say, okay? Say what you need to say and get over it. There are some of you that they will beg you. 1 month, they are still begging. 2 days, they are still begging. 3 days, they are still begging. Is that how you even beg God when you commit sin? No, tell me, woman. No, let's be realistic. Is that how you beg God? Because even you are not perfect. You commit sin, you tell God you are sorry once, God forgives you. You allow this man to stress, and now he's used to it. My name is Beauty Akpai. Now he's used to the fact that you don't accept apology when he wrongs you. Now he no longer apologizes. Now you are saying, hey, he doesn't apologize anymore. When he used to apologize, do you accept it? That is the issue. You don't accept it. Now the man is saying, even if I say sorry, sorry doesn't mean anything to her. I used to be that woman, overthinking of issues. I used to be that woman when I got married. When I got married in the early years of my marriage, when my husband offends me, hey, I will just keep quiet. I will not talk to him. What did I do? I'm sorry. In my own case, I will be very, very quiet. I won't tell him what he did, but I'll be moody. I will assume he just knows what he did. Why will he do that? He should know what not to do. He should know what not to do. He will now say, okay, I'm sorry. I will stretch it, Those of you that will say he will hold you, don't touch me. Don't touch me. The don't touch me gangs. And don't touch me. I don't want to talk to you. Hey, I will just keep quiet. He now got to a point. He had to bring a rule. And in my own case, when I apologize to him once, that is all. Sometimes he doesn't even want me to apologize. He will hug me. Even if I offended him, he'll be the one to come and hug me. It's okay. Me, if I offend him once, okay? When I offend him once, and I say sorry once, that is all. But my own, I used to stretch it. And one day the Holy Spirit ministers to me. What exactly are you looking for? How do you even enjoy God's presence when there is strife in your home? How do you get to pray? How do you get to be happy? Now, you're going to miss out on a lot of good times. Oh God, I hope I'm not having network issues. Can you guys hear me now? How are you going to meet up on good times when you are always overstretching issues? You guys are having misunderstanding. Trust me, it is better to be at peace than to be at war. Save yourself that heartache. You know all those kind of heart pain you'll be having when you are angry. Your chest will just be paining you. You see those chest? Those are in your body. Okay? chemicals that are harmful to you. You will now be feeling chest pain. The man will go to office. Then they can't hear me. Now, you will now be feeling chest pain. The man will and laughing with his friends. You'll be in the house. You'll be feeling bad. You'll be overthinking. You'll be over-processing what doesn't exist in your mind. And you'll be feeling pain. Save yourself distress. When your husband offends you and he apologizes, you move. It is something that is, if it is something that is not, please, who else cannot hear me? I'm seeing somebody complain that she can't hear me. Okay, I think it's a problem on her side, okay? Now, think about some of those times where you were just feeling bad unnecessarily. I have come so far to value my peace of mind, and I will not allow what any man does to affect how I feel. Now, you can't determine how people, okay? You can't determine how, but you can determine your reaction to their treatment. I choose to be. It got to the point that my husband had to call me. He said, see, we are going to, okay, Sarah says the chest pain no be here. It got to the point where my husband had to tell me, he said, see, as from today, he said, no matter what anyone does to the other person, once you say sorry once, that's all. The house from morning till night, begging. You are begging from morning till night. And that is why these days, even if you are not talking to your husband, he's not feeling it, because you know why? He's browsing in his phone. Internet has made life easy for them. Carry his phone and start browsing. He'll start watching videos. He'll be laughing. He'll be laughing, and the thing will just be peppering your chest like this. It will be paining you on your chest. Only you will just be feeling the pain. So is it not better? Somebody says it's breaking. I think it's on your side because my network is okay here. Is it not better to not overstretch issues and just pursue peace with your husband, and you just know that you guys are okay? So one of the common mistakes women make is this: they stretch issues. And what the devil does, find little issues. So you need to be very, very sensitive. Stretch issues. Come to the point in your life where when it's okay, you're human, it's normal. You just move on. You don't have to feel that pressure and chest pain for nothing. You need to live long ago. Since I came to discover that one of the causes of cancer in women is bitterness, pain, and anger. That is one of the causes. Who else is having network issues? Having network issues. Who else is having network issues? Let me know. No. Are you having network issues? Since I discovered that, I decided to make myself happy. Okay? Happy. Very happy. On your side, on your end, is it okay? Is the network okay on your end? Are you hearing me clearly now? So don't overstretch issues. Some of these men, let me try to adjust the mic. Okay. When they tell you sorry once, life, you will not see that sorry again. No. So as they're giving you the sorry, just be collecting it and be putting it in your pocket for your own peace of mind. So don't overstretch issues, okay? Now, let's go to the next point. On another common mistake wives make. If this is your first time, please drop your comment. Let me know where you're watching me from. Drop your location. We are talking about common mistakes wives make. Share this video. Share it as much as you can. If you've shared before, share again. Share to groups. Host a watch party. They said volume comes and go. Host a watch party. Just share it. Let it be on your wall so somebody gets to see it. Now, the next wives make. The next, oh, is it better? You guys are, is it better now? Okay. Is it better now? They are complaining of network issues, but it's okay on my end. Very okay on my end. Is it better now? Is it better now? Let me see your comments dropping. Is it better now? Is it better now? Okay, so we are going to do something to confirm that you're... I'm going to say something. You do that thing. You comment done. Okay? You comment done. Can you hear me? If yes, share the video. Share, comment. So when I see done, I'll know that you guys are hearing me. It's like network is bad in some other places because mine is perfect. Okay? So you share it, you comment done so that I can know that you're hearing me properly. Okay, good. Now let's continue. Let's just continue because it's okay on my end. Okay, if it's your first time, share this video, follow the page. You either follow the page so you get to know when I come live, or you like the page. Now, the next is cracking. Okay. Now, the next mistake wives make is this. Another mistake wives make is this. Women have unrealistic assumptions about Michael says, Sis B, you look young physically, old in to have you on this. Why are you people saying I'm old in brain? I'm a young woman, no. So like I was saying, having unrealistic assumptions. There are so many of us monitoring spirits. Permit me to use that word. Monitoring spirits in the life of our husbands because you are assuming so many things that don't even exist. Assuming are only in your head. The man is not picking your call. Assumption is he's with another woman. The man didn't come home on time. Wow, what do I do? People are saying it's breaking the audio. I just hope it's better. I just hope it's better now. Like I was saying, some of the man is with a colleague. You see, the feelings. The man is not having money. Oh, he doesn't love me anymore. So many unrealistic assumptions, and you're just stressing yourself unnecessarily. You know, you are becoming monitoring spirits, you know, sneaking to carry the man's phone in the night because of these things that keep playing in your head. I'm not denying the fact that some men don't do these things, okay? I'm not denying that fact that some men don't do these things. But trust me, some of them don't even do these things. Some of you are just having assumption that he's now having affairs outside, so he's sleeping in the night. You are sneaking to carry his phone. You are now trying to go through his inbox. You need to come to the point where you just need to let this nosing, checking on him. You are just giving yourself unnecessary headache. Some of us don't realize that by this thing you're doing, you are pushing okay? You are pushing him out. He's just going further away from you. You are giving him more reasons to look outside because you've turned to a monitoring spirit. Now the man is very, very busy, okay? Let's say the work is becoming too tasking for him. He's becoming very busy at work. His workload is increasing. Now the man will work his ass out. All you can say as the woman, since he doesn't have your time just for 1 month now, he doesn't have your time. You are now beginning to say he doesn't love you, he doesn't care for you, this and that. It's just your head. You are just assuming things. This thing is just ringing in your head. This is one of the mistakes you make. Now, don't let it come to the point where you keep asking the man, do you still love me at all? I've told us once in our Upgraded Wives Conference, I've told us once that once as a woman you start asking your husband, do you even still love me at all? You're beginning to sow a bad seed. There's nothing wrong. Different ways you can confirm whether a man loves you or not. You can even watch that on my previous videos. But when you begin to ask, hey, you are looking somehow, I don't know how I will say it. If you are not sure, don't come and be asking the man whether he loves you because the man is now more busy with work. You need to understand, okay? And men, you need to make these things easy for the women. When you know you're going to be busy, tell them, okay? Tell them. So don't be assuming things on anything. Now imagine asking the man who loves you. You are making him to start thinking, and before you know it, he'll start seeing reasons why he should not love you. Things that never came to his mind, you bring it up in his mind. Now the man will start questioning himself. He himself knows that he loves you, but because of the question you asked him, he's now asking himself, or is it something she is not doing right? I don't know. Or is there a problem in the relationship? There are different ways you can address it. If you want to get his attention, there are different attention in a private women's meeting. There are different ways you can get a man's attention. You don't necessarily need to just go and start asking the man if he still loves you. So assumptions damage things. Don't be having unrealistic assumptions. It's just on your head. That is another mistake wives make again is this: putting their kids before their husband. See, let me tell you how bad this particular point is. So many people don't know that they are putting their kids above their husband. Let me tell you how tricky it is. Kids require your time and your attention. In fact, if care is not taken, you will be so carried away with taking care of your kids that you will abandon your husband. Every woman must realize this. Your husband is your first baby. He's your first child. Balance is everything, okay? You need to learn how to balance it. Don't make the man feel like anything is missing after the kids arrive. I know this one is very hard to do. In fact, the man needs to be the same. It gets too bad. Don't let it get really bad to the point that it becomes so visible that the man is craving for your attention. You know, you are so carried away with the kids that even by the time he comes, he's just craving for your attention. You don't have his time. Today is your baby this, tomorrow is your baby that, next tomorrow is your baby this. Don't allow your kids take the place. So many women have made the mistake. In fact, even go as far as saying it to their husband's face that their kids is their priority now. Children in my life, in fact, they are my priority now. You know that so many men, some are jealous of their children because they can see how genuinely happy, how you play with the children, how you interact with the children, how you pay attention to the needs of the children. You know, you are doing everything. You are going all out for the children, and you are not doing half of this thing. I'm a mother. I understand the kind of bond and the love a woman shares with her child. But if care is not taken, when you are too carried away, you must understand that these children one day will go and leave you. They will go to school. They will leave you and your husband, though. At the end of the day, it's still you and your husband. These children you are taking care of are people's property. Okay? So make time for your husband. Allow the kids take all the time. Share it. Okay? Share it. Hannah says, but please, is it good for a lady to be asking her boyfriend or husband to as now? I told you it's not good. I think I've made that statement. You don't need to ask. What is even making? If he doesn't love you, you will know the body language, signs on how to know if a man really loves you. Know if a woman really loves you. You will know. So it's not good to keep asking over again. You begin to look desperate, okay? You don't need to ask every time. So one of the common mistake wives make is they put their kids above their husband. Another mistake. Let's go to the next point. If this is Relationship Matters with Beauty, I hope you are learning something already tonight. This is Relationship Matters with Beauty. And if you are a man watching me, I hope I'm saying your mind. Drop your comments. Let me know if I'm on point, so that these women will know that we mean business. Okay? Drop your point if you are a man, so that if some of these things I'm saying is true, so that they will know. They will know that I'm not just bringing up these things. They'll know we are talking reality. Now, the next thing, the next mistakes wives make is this: putting their in-laws, putting their family Now, so many women are victims of that, and you know, most times we women, we do it unconsciously. The same way you see your family members, that is the same way your husband sees his family members. In fact, some people allowing their own family. Some people go as far as their own family to come visiting. What about a man that is sending his nude pictures to many women? That's terrible. That's really bad. No, that's not good. That one is not good. Now, some people go as far as allowing family to come visiting, but whenever the man's family comes, it's an issue. It becomes a big problem, you know. Problems keep coming up, you know. Misunderstanding keeps coming up because they are not your family. You must learn to treat them the same way you treat your family member, because they are your husband's family too. So they deserve equal rights and attention. Now, I understand that some of these family members tend to sometimes not know their boundaries. Some don't even know when to stop. Some tend to overdo the brother thing. They tend to overdo it. When you have such family members around you, I feel you just need to apply wisdom in relating with them. You know your boundaries. You should know how you would relate with them. But if the ones, both whether they are nice or they are not, he can't throw away his family members. He can't do that. Just learn to prioritize them too. Now, most women make it a form of an issue when their husband maybe does something for their family. About his husband does something for the family members, they feel very, very bad about it. But when he does it for your own family as the wife, it is not bad. he is, you know. And this has made some men very secretive in the sense that when they even do it for their family, you don't know anymore, because the last time they told you, you made a fuse about it. You started making an issue out of it, okay? So if it's not bad for him to do for your family, it shouldn't be bad for him to do for his own family. In all this, balance is key. Treat everybody as important. Your in-laws as your brothers, as your sisters. It makes it very, very easy for you. No, happy to see that you're very harsh on their family members, but so loving towards your own family members. So many wives do that. It's very bad. You need to stop that and work on having a good relationship with their family members. Now, the next mistakes wives make is this. And please, let's pause and share this video. I know we've had some new people. I know we've had some new people who just joined. Please, if you're just joining, share this video. When you share it, you comment, don't host a watch party. And if this is your first time, follow the page so that you get to see and know when I come online. Follow the page. Very important. Now, I hope you are learning. I don't want the comment section to be quiet. I hope you're learning. Your husband's display of affection. That is another mistake wives make. Pushing away your husband's display of affection, especially angry. You are hot as a woman, okay? Even if you are angry, pushing him away will only create an angrier and frustrated man. Pushing him away will create an angrier and frustrated man. You don't need to push the man away, because now that itself is a bad thing to do. You are angry, this man is trying to be affectionate towards you. He's trying to see how he can pet you. You are pushing him away. The don't touch me gang, leave me alone, don't touch me. You know, this man is trying to be affectionate and you are pushing him away. That is a big mistake on its own. That's you making a big mistake. That is one of the mistakes, common mistakes wives make. You must understand that the way you crave for affection, okay, the way you crave is the same way the man craves for affection. Forget about all this bossy look they carry along. Forget about all these serious things they do. Sometimes they feel like they are strong. You know, sometimes they feel like, they are okay, they are the man, they are this. Of them needs affection, okay? You need to be very affectionate towards them. The more, the same way you crave for a hug, sometimes they need a hug too. The same way you crave for them to ask you how you're doing, okay? How are you doing? They need such a question too. You know, you need to learn how to be affectionate towards them. You know, women feel that they are the only showered with love. You must understand that these men too deserve this love. They want to be showered with love too. In a case where you are the one receiving and receiving without showering the love on them, they may not be telling you, but trust me when I tell you, when they see someone wants them with so much affection, who doesn't resist them being affectionate towards them, they are going to say, but my wife is not. Now you see that most men go out and cheat. The women home, they become so hostile, and you know, everything becomes very, very everything becomes bad, and you know, it's becoming stressful. Learn to show affection to your husband too. Now, the next mistake wives make again is having unclear expectations. One of the most common questions or complaints you hear from men, one of the common complaints you hear from men is, I don't know what she wants. I don't even know what to do again. Okay? They they do not enough. You know, some women have so many unrealistic expectations about their husband. You must understand that what works in your friend's marriage cannot work in your home. And you know, by the time you begin to compare this man to someone else, you are comparing what he does, how he talks, what his action, his treatment towards you. My friend's husband doesn't talk to her this way. My friend's husband gives her money this way. You know, when you begin to compare like that as a wife, it becomes a big problem. It's a big mistake you are making. Having unrealistic expectations as the wife, expecting that when you wake up, there'll be breakfast in bed, is not a bad thing, but you're not always going to get it. Stop having unrealistic expectations of your husband. That in itself is a mistake women make. Now, the next mistake women make in relationship. Please, if you're just joining, share this video and comment. Wives make the tone talking. So many women don't know how to talk. I'm sorry to say this. Some people nag their way into the man's heart when they are supposed to talk their way into the man's heart. Talk to him, don't nag. No man wants a nag in his life. Some of us don't know the tone to use when talking to our husband. That is one of the major mistakes women make. You know, in the they try to pass their point across, but the man is not getting the point because of the tone you chose to use. There are different ways you can talk to a person. You don't have to shout and nag before the man hears you. He hears you perfectly. So many of us are wrong in our choice of tone. Okay. It's very, very wrong. We don't know when to stop. You know, you are always shouting. You are always talking. And talking itself is not bad, but when you don't know the tone to use, it becomes very bad. If you've not shared this video, please share it. Another mistake wives make is this: taking care of everyone else except themselves. Now, it's okay to compromise sometimes in relationship. It's okay to compromise sometimes in relationship, but you must understand that compromise, okay? Even in this compromise, you are important too. Every woman is worried about how the husband are doing, and sometimes forget to take care of yourself. That in itself is very, very bad. It becomes very... Some women lose themselves in the course of taking care of anyone else but themselves. Your husband is important. Your children are important. As a wife, you are important too. Take care of yourself. If you die today, they will move on. Sometimes you take care of yourself. Another common mistake wives make is this: not making sex a priority. Now, your husband has to beg all the time. So many women don't see sex as a priority. You must understand that men are wired for sex. Men are sexual beings, okay? Especially in marriage, men are sexual beings. Don't ignore that part of their life. Don't say it's not important. Don't say you will not prioritize it. Always create a space in your schedule, a space in your time to prioritize their sex life. In fact, so many women go as far as not asking their husbands for sex. A man once met me and said he has been married to the wife for close to 10 years and she has never demanded for sex. Now he feels she doesn't love him and she doesn't feel appealing. On her as a spoiled woman, that is why she has not been asking. Okay, that's why she has not been asking. But there's nothing wrong with asking your husband, demanding for sex when necessary. Make a priority in marriage. Thing you need to do. Common mistake wives make: not having a prayer life. So many women are becoming so busy these days. We are having so many career women, so many business women, and their prayer life is lacking behind. A good home begins from your knees. You can handle issues. You know, I told you that the greatest enemy of marriage is the devil, okay? So if you see things not going on well in your marriage, you need to learn to always pray, okay? Don't joke with that aspect of your life, because when you're not praying as the wife, you are giving access of your home. Prayer cover your husband. Learn to prayer cover your children. Don't ever do away with prayer, because prayer has a way of bringing into life the reality of God's plan for your marriage. So make sure you always pray about everything, both your husband's character. Some of you keep complaining and you are crying that the man is not changing. You've been trying to change him. Talk to God. Let God do the change. When God changes him, he changes him beyond your expectations. He changes him beyond what you even think. So since that you have been trying to change him that is not changing, talk to somebody who created him. He knows how he is wired. He knows how he thinks. So his life is in God's hands. So talk to God about him and let God do the Ndom says, what about a man who doesn't demand for sex? Only you, the woman, keep demanding. Hey, I don't know what to say about that man. But is there a man who doesn't demand for sex in this universe? Hold on, you need to inbox me. Why won't he demand for sex? What are you not doing right? Or what's demanding for sex? So many things are involved. I don't want to get into that now. All right. Michael says, I like when my partner is doing small shakara when I need sex. It frustrates some men. So women don't use it. It's not every man that likes shakara. Now, another mistake. Why forgetting that men need affection too. You know, I've said this earlier, okay? I've said this earlier. Hannah said, please, ma, is it good to buy something to your mother's husband to be or his sisters when they have not met me, but I have spoken to them, ma? Is it good or bad? Buying something we marry you. There's nothing wrong with it. There's really nothing wrong. But that their brother will marry you. Yes. In the case that you buy something at the end of the day, what if he doesn't marry you? You know, you're feeling bad. But it's not bad. So please wake up in your prayer lives. Then another mistake wives make is they don't respect their husband. All in the name of feminism. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I say sorry again. Feminism is a different concept from of submission. Submission is strength put under control. You know your husband is you know as the woman you are powerful. Maybe you are even richer than your husband, but your strength is put under control. You submit it to a man. You know, you honor and respect. Feminism, on the other hand, so many people are misusing the word feminism and they are bringing it into their home to shatter their home. Feminism, on the other hand, of equal rights for both man and woman. Say, for example, in a place of work, a man and a woman, they are doing the same thing and they are paying a man a higher salary, whereby they are doing the same work. We feel the woman too deserves equal salary with the man. That is more like what the concept of feminism is. The concept of feminism is a society where men lead, women should be allowed to lead too. Those are the concepts. Don't bring it into your home and start saying you two, you are now the man of the house. No, the Bible said that the man be comfortable as being the heart. You are the heart of the relationship. So don't drag the headship with him. There can't be equality in the home. Okay? You guys know your place. So I've told you, don't marry a man you cannot respect. There's no need. So long as you married him, he's your choice. You should be able to respect him. Don't come to the point in your life where you don't respect your husband. You guys are asking for my number. Hey, you know how many calls I receive? I don't give have any message, please you drop it. If you want a one-on-one call session, you need to book for it. One-on-one session, when you book for it, you'll be given a time to call so we can talk. Okay, so you book for a one-on-one session, you'll be given a time where you can call. If I drop my numbers, you know how many calls I receive in a day? I can't. Other things to do too. So that's very important. So I have good news for us. So on Friday, I'm going to be hosting another relationship expert on Instagram. Okay, and we are going to be talking about relationship enhancers. Okay, when we talk about relationship enhancers, we are talking about the things you do to enhance your relationship. So your relationship. So those of you that are having some problems in your marriage, or you want your marriage to get better, or your relationship, you need to be our guest. I'll be hosting on Instagram on Friday, and it's going to be an awesome time. That's not a Instagram handle right now, so that you guys can follow it. AKPAI. You search for Beauty Akpai, then follow the page. It's going to be 7 p.m. on Friday. All right, I've pinned the comment. So that's my Instagram page. Go follow it. It's going to be 7 p.m. The truth says, people say I love my wife too much. If you don't love your wife too much, who will you love? Please increase the love. They are only jealous. They are jealous of the way you and your wife are close. Forget about what people are saying. There's no such thing as too much love in marriage. In fact, even that your too much love is not enough. They are saying it because they are jealous and they wish they can be like you. So increase your love for your wife. There is nothing bad in loving your wife. Increase it. There's no too much love. In fact, you are doing very well. You are a man. It's only a secured man that can truly love his wife, and you are a secured man. Increase the love. Don't listen to people. People has a way of damaging their people's relationship. When they begin to prognose, they wish they have your kind of marriage. When they begin to prognose into your marriage like this, it's because they are jealous. Don't allow what they say affect you. Keep loving your wife. There's no such thing as loving wife too much. Okay, Tape says, you are right, ma. Feminism that is killing so many men. I'm telling you, serious misconception of feminism. That's what is killing men. So I'm going to be hosting another relationship coach. If you want to find out who, join me on Instagram on Friday, 7 p.m. It's going to be awesome. Imagine having me and her. We are two. We will finish the matter on Friday. So please do whatsoever you need to do to join the broadcast on Instagram on Friday. Then this same Beauty Akpai is my YouTube handle. My YouTube channel, Beauty Akpai. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Amazing content coming up there very soon. You don't want to miss it. So go subscribe to my YouTube. Same as my Instagram. I'll be taking your questions now. If you have any question, ask me. Please don't miss that live session on. I'll be posting it here for you to see, so that you don't forget. Let me see your questions coming. I'll be taking questions now. I hope you've learned something as wives. Respect your husband. Give him honor. I'm telling you, one of the ways to win your husband's heart as a wife, give him respect. When you see a man bragging about his wife outside, one of the things you hear him say is not even the fact that she's beautiful. It's the fact that she honors and respects him. So you can win over any man you respect. That is men's food. Give it to them. Overfeed them with respect, okay? Don't ever get to the point where you no longer have regards for your husband. Please, ma, how can I manage insecurity issues? What kind of insecurity issues? I would want to know. What are you insecure about? What kind of insecurity issues would you want to? to know. I want to know the kind of insecurity issues you're talking about. Can you please release that, the mistake men make? It's on my page. You can watch it. It's on my page. We did that last week. Common mistakes men make, husbands make. It's on my page. I want to know the insecurity issues. Like, I'm not clear on that. Questions coming before we go. I'm about going. Keep your questions. Don't just go follow my Instagram page. When you go search at Beauty Akpai, then follow the page. We are going to be talking about relationship / marriage enhancers. Things you do. Please, if this is your first time, make sure you follow this page. Go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you get amazing content. Mama, please, this is a very serious case. I'm dating a lady who finds it difficult to understand me. However, your message is very long. However, she loves text messages, petting her, be nice to her, everything is about her. She wants you to text her in the morning, perhaps still spend time with her online. But all this abracadabra is what I find it difficult to do. She really emphasized on text messages, and I told her if we develop our love based on text messages, my phone memory would have been full so soon, and I'm seeing that as a kindergarten love. Now, because I advise her not to be stingy with her calls whenever she calls, because I notice when she calls, it would be like, sorry, I have 1 minute remaining, please call me. And I wasn't happy about this. I told her if she can't call me at least a minute or two, she leaves. Now she's angry, no chats, no call, no text. I'm an evangelist in Winners Chapel. Now, what you guys are having is understanding issues. Now, trust me when I tell you, especially in courtship, text messages is a big deal for women. Now, since you discovered that she likes it, and maybe that's the way she feels connected to you, you don't have to be sending message, reply, sending message. You can send her one message in a day. I think that's 4 naira. Since that's what she prefers, you can send her even if it's once in a day. You know, one of the things some of these things does to women is it makes them feel like you care. Okay? It makes them feel like you care. And you're complaining about her calling you. She calls, she even tries. Oh, there are some women that don't even call men at all. They feel it is the man's duty to call them. So for her to even call you with her 1 minute credit, she tries. So you to call her in return. I don't think the text message is cheaper for you as the man. You say phone memory being full. You just need to talk to her about it, that you have other things doing, and when you have time, you send her a message, you call her. You guys just need to reach an understanding, because this thing you have said here is not a problem. When you hear people's relationship problem, you will weep. This one is not a problem. You guys are not just reaching an understanding on how you guys will communicate with each other. But you must understand that constant communication has a way of bonding you people together. Hey, you are complaining of text. When I was dating my husband, oh my God. Hey, if he's not texting, we are chatting. If he's not chatting, we are calling. One of the signs that somebody likes you is that they want to keep talking to you. They want to, have your attention and your time. My husband and I will be calling, we'll be talking, we'll be chatting, we'll be doing this. So just understand, when she calls you for 1 minute, talk for 1 minute, cut the call. Don't feel bad about it. So long as she doesn't have bad character, it's not like she insults you or she's rude or there are some other things she does you don't like. This particular one, I don't think is a problem. I think you guys are not just reaching an understanding on how you guys can communicate better. So communication is key. Talk about it and see how you can get better at it. Okay, Zubam says, when a man becomes secretive in marriage, how do you go about it? What led to him being secretive? What is it? Was he secretive before? That's the question you need to ask. People don't become secretive overnight. Was he secretive before? What led to him being secretive? Now you need to make the atmosphere very conducive and open for him to tell you anything. One of the things that makes men secretive is your reactions to the little things they've told you before? How did you react to what they have confided in you before? So for a man to be secretive, there has to be a reason. So I think it still has to do with communication. What if a guy is short and the lady short, but there is love? Can we go on? You guys are perfect match. If there is love, what is height? Love covers multitude of sin. I'm telling you, when there is love and peace of mind, height becomes inconsequential. So forget about height sin. Your own is not a problem. Love doesn't see height. Karen says, good day, lady. I'm watching from Trinidad. Okay, this is my first and I'm very happy to be here. Thank you. Yes, so I like that too. Right to give. Whoa. Yeah, my camera turned. Please, ma. Is it right to give 100% respect to a man you're still dating? What's wrong with that? Start practicing it from dating. It will mature in marriage. Ejiga Fitumi, I'm Rachel, my first time here, and I enjoyed back to back. Thank you. Please, ma, is traditionally... Yes, traditional... don't you think that it's compulsory, or traditional marriage is compulsory? Because that, especially in African, that is our tradition. It's compulsory. You can't do away with tradition. That is where you even get to pay the bride price. How can you pay bride price without traditional marriage? I don't understand. So it is compulsory. Good evening, ma. This is my first time of watching you. Please, can you send me your number? I don't send number. If you want to talk, book for a one-on-one call session or drop a message in the inbox. Please, ma, how can you go about a man who likes women too much? Hey, if you are not married, run for your life. Because a man who loves women too much, you can't be enough for him even after marriage. It's a problem on its own, except if you want to be fighting women when you get married. But if you're not married, you still have time to run. Well, I think I've had a nice time with you guys. I'm going to be seeing you guys on Instagram. I'm going to be seeing you guys on Instagram on Friday. Please don't miss that session. I'm going to be hosting another relationship coach, a certified relationship coach, who will be joining us on Instagram on Friday. It's not good to check your husband's phone. What are you looking for? You still find it. It's not good. That's giving yourself unnecessary headache and pressure. But sometimes it's not bad too. It's not good and it's not bad. So balance is key. Don't go and be checking his phone all the time. My wife spends so much of her time to social media, to the extent that she's not even paying better attention to the kids. Wow, that's bad. All right, you need to talk to her about it. Have you tried talking to her about it and the danger of, spending time on social media and neglecting the kids? Talk to her about it. Keep talking to her. Don't fight over it. Make her see reasons. One of the things social media does in our era is it even creates a gap between couples. People are busy pressing their children or the family. Talk to her, but be polite in your approach. Make her see reasons and make her understand that it's causing more harm in your relationship than good, and it's affecting the children. If she continues like this, it's not good for the children. So make her see reasons. Don't fight about it. Please, like your show so much. How can I join your program? Just follow my page, like my page. You can go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, so you get to see videos when I drop it there. Follow my Instagram account. It's still Beauty Akpai. So make sure you follow this page. All right. Please, ma, can distant relationship work? Yes, if you guys put effort. Keep the communication constant, because sometimes out of sight can be out of mind. So distant relationship can work if you guys know how to manage it well by keeping constant communication. I think I've answered your question, and I've spent some time with you people. Oh, another question, Joy. She says, how can you deal with a guy that said he will not entertain any pastor or going to church all the time, both night videos, that is only going to church on Sunday that he will allow. He doesn't he will not take it, that he will not that he will allow. He doesn't like pastor, that if a pastor advises him, he will not take it. Why? Maybe he has had a bad experience with a bad pastor before. That if a pastor advises him, he will not take it. But if an elderly woman or man advises him, he will take it. But I'm a church type. I like the things of God so much, and I have pastors and mentors that help me spiritually. We are still courting. What will I do? If you are still courting, you need to think about it. It is very dangerous to have a man in your life who doesn't have somebody he looks up to or somebody he can listen to, because of when problems comes up in the future. There has to be somebody who will put you through, who will guide you, who will talk to you. And sometimes these people in your life can be the pastors in your life. You say you love God. You guys are still courting. You say you love God. Going into a marriage with somebody that will slow down or affect your walk with God is dangerous. You know, that is why it's very important to marry someone with like minds to avoid future problems. I hope it wouldn't stop you from going to vigils or weekly activities by the time you get married. That is the issue. So the thing is, you need to think this through. Since you are not married yet, you must understand that if that is this person and you've done everything possible, that can affect you in future. If you don't want anything that will affect your walk with God, you still need to think this through. It's not a good one. It's not a good one. My first time from California, I have a man that lives in London, and we've been dating for 1 year. He keeps saying we are going to get married, but hasn't made any effort to see my family, though he talks to my sisters. Lulu, can we talk? Not you, it's somebody. That's my daughter's name. That's the daughter's name. Please let me know. Lulu, I'm coming. Okay, on Friday, 7 p.m. Nigerian time from Lagos. I'm really enjoying your lectures, ma, and I'm a first timer. Please, what are the days for these lectures? I'm on Instagram, please. Small grace. Okay, Instagram, go follow my page at Relationship Matters with Beauty. If you're on Instagram, go follow at Beauty Akpai. That's my Instagram name, at Beauty Akpai. I normally announce when I'm coming live on Facebook and Instagram, so you see it when you follow my pages. What when a guy told you I need money before I marry? Oh, I'm not ready for marry now, baby. I love you, but no money. Is it not money you use to marry? It's money you use. So he should work at it. If he's saying there's no money and he's not working at getting money, it's bad. But that is very, very okay. I'm a divorcee, and he lost his wife 5 years ago. My worries is he's still hooked on his late wife and has all her pictures all over. No, you don't need to be worried about that, Lulu. It's not easy to forget your wife of 5 years easily, okay? So maybe he's still healing. Maybe you should give him time to heal. It's not easy. Like, seriously, it's not easy to lose your spouse. Give him time to heal. You know, gradually he's going to come over and get over it, but it's not going to be easy. Some people don't even get over their wives for life. They don't get over it. So you need to understand that aspect. What can I do, ma? My husband has not called or texted for the past more than 1 month now. I text and he didn't reply. It hurts me so much. I feel like I'm dying inside. Inbox me, Viola. What happened? Inbox me. Yeah, you can call me, Lulu. Inbox me, Lulu. All right, I think I'll see you guys on Friday. Thanks for joining. I'll let you guys know when I'll be coming live again. you come live again. So it's that person that talked about the man not being serious with the things of God. Inbox me, okay? You need a God-fearing man in your life. It will be very easy to have a good marriage with somebody who fears God. All right. Good night. I'll see you guys some other